Hey, what's going on YouTube? I am here in my shop and I want to do kind of a third update video to what we've done here. It's been a little bit and I wanted to also take you around and show you what I have in here and some of the projects that I need to work on here, hopefully in the near future. So let's take you around. So here we are walking in. Put my camera adjust here if it will. There we go. So I got most of my stuff moved in over here. Kind of a lot of organizing that's been done, most of my tools and parts, my drill presses, my friend who's got a tree service, he's still organizing his side. There's a lot we've been pretty slammed recently, so trying to get around to organizing things has been a little bit of a struggle, but I'll show you what I've done here, and then I'll take you around and show you some of the projects and things I have in here. So I just made this door the other day. There's we're out here at the old lumber mill, and there's a couple of barn cats that like to get in, so I don't want them at least not going into the main office where we have all of our drone equipment. So we carpeted it, got all of our offices in here, big table in the center. We repainted the room, put some trim down, just kind of made it look a little bit better, so when we have meetings in here, it's pretty presentable. Here's my 3D printer, one of our bigger drones. I'm pretty happy with how this room turned out. Got our security system up. So we run, of course, enormous amounts of data with jobs we work on. So we need a good Wi-Fi and good processing on all that. There's an old fire extinguisher that we put up. It's kind of cool. Also, here's the shop we're in right now. This was the old machine shop at the mill. So you can see here we've got lathe 1, lathe 3, compressor, lathe 2. And for other electrical systems, there's also a lot. So moving stuff in, organizing, it's getting there. I'll take you back here so I can show you kind of what our plan is back here. I think this room here is going to be a kiln for drying lumber. It's about, 15, 17 feet long, maybe by about 7 or 8 feet wide. And then the old bathroom is back here, which I think I showed you guys last time. We haven't even got around to that yet. A lot of work to be done. It's kind of got to seal this whole section off up here. We took down a lot of the old hardware. There's a lot of old lighting and kind of piping around that was not in use, so we just wanted to clean the place up. We're also gonna build an elevator at some point. And I mean kind of like an older style pulley elevator because we want to have a projector screen up there and kind of a hangout space for post hours of work and relaxing. So here's all of his equipment. This was big for him because he had to park all of his old equipment, or not old, but all of his equipment outside of his old shop. So now he can just back his pickup in here and it's ready to go when he needs to go to a job. Got our exhaust system set up. So if he has to cold start, he can start it in here and it goes right out the door. We can just crack the garage door a little bit. Most of my chemicals and random miscellaneous stuff is over here. And a lot of my assortments I've got organized, my ratchet straps, various assortments, and hardware on this side of this workbench. Here's an old lamp I made out of a motorcycle crankshaft. It needs a little bit of restoration. You can see it didn't fare too well in transport. A lot of miscellaneous projects. Some of my old pulleys I want to get fixed up here. Not in terrible shape. Could use a little cleaning. lot of work boxes or tool boxes, and a little old grease pump. It's pretty tiny, it's kind of neat. Some of my sockets and bench grinder, smaller compressor. I'm going to use these here as anvils from the old railroad. Here's some of my old toolboxes. I'm pretty excited about these. Pretty neat. So I've got a lot of miscellaneous stuff in here, my files, you know, anything from small clearance checkers, tons of drill bits, all my taps, you know, all my punches and anything I want to hit with, Allens, miscellaneous, and my big old socket set. Here's an old Maytag dryer for clothing, and I didn't know what this was until a couple of days ago because I picked it up from a buddy's house, and so I plan on restoring that at some point. Here's my drill presses, most of which need clean up, but they work fine. So this space, like I said, is going to be the dirty shop space, so we're going to put kind of a screen up to conceal off this wall over here and then the Jeep. That way we can kind of set up our grinders and woodworking tools in here and be able to clean it up fairly easily. We organized this spot to be a lumber storage area, a lot of our live edge wood for various projects. Hopefully this video is coming in okay for you guys, so hopefully we can get a lot of more storage hardware put up here so we can really get this place organized and cleaned up. Here's my bigger tool chest, all the rest of my tools. So anything from my plier drawer and electrical tools, more sockets, wrenches. I haven't filled that one up yet. All my bearing pullers and micrometers, a bunch of them. Compressor tools, fairly empty, and a few other miscellaneous. I have all my woodworking tools in here, my router, and a few other things, I believe. Yeah, my worm saw, sander. I think some of the projects I really want to get to here at some point are this Maytag here. I want to try to get around to at some point, and then fixing and finishing up my BMW. I just got started in another video the other day. So first start in about 25 some years. I've also got a airplane over there I want to get finished, RC plane. Here's some more of my other tools, some pipe cutters, kind of miscellaneous woodworking tools here. Quite a bit of organizing still to be done. There's my wood lathe back there, smaller wood lathe. Another big bearing puller and press. I think that's pretty much it for a quick tour. I think that, you know, I've got a couple other things over here. I have literally no idea what these are, but I picked them out of a shop and maybe to use as scrap metal. But if you know what this is, let me know. And what this over here is, it looks like it's part off of some kind of maybe a tractor or tractor piece. I'm going to do another video on this vise here. It needs to get rebuilt. And then I'm also going to do one on this jet here I picked up. It hasn't, you know, it looks like it's in decently okay in condition. It just hasn't been. Probably needs some fixing up here and there. So I'll do a video on that, hopefully. Other than that, I think that's about it. And, oh yeah, I do have this Tecumseh engine I found, and appears to be in great condition, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. And then, of course, my steam engine that Needs all sorts of things when I get around to it. I also have my Ford 8N tractor that I'm going to restore. I got a new radiator for it over here. Not new, but replaceable because I got a small leak in it. I think that's about it.